Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality, he said. The Fulani Sultan of Sokoto warns the Buhari impostor that he has now realized that nobody can stop Biafran restoration, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu calls for prayers. Buhari does not deserve to be Nigerian president, says the Sultan-led Jumatu Nasrul Islam Council, JNI, which is the umbrella body of the Northern Muslim that is headed by the Sultan of Sokoto, Said Abubakar III. According to JNI, they said any government that's incapable of protecting its citizens has lost the moral justification for being in power. That's what he said. According to the group, the essence of government and governance is solely to protect the 5 principal cardinal rights of human race, the most important of which is life, that the Fulani Nigerian government is taking away from Nigerians and Biafrans on a daily basis. According to JNI, they reacted to the killings and terrorist attacks under the Buhari-led government. They are complaining, reacting. The Fulani Janjaweed, they have seen that Biafra is gone. They are just being deceptive, trying to play a game so that people will think that they are not part of Buhari's Fulanization agenda. But they are at the forefront. They are. According to the statement that reads, the well-orchestrated incident remains highly condemnable, reprehensible, and upsetting to every rational mind. Any government that is incapable of protecting the lives of its citizens has lost the moral justification of being there in the first place. This is enunciated in Section 33, subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A fraudulent constitution, illegal document they call constitution, that was prepared by one Fulani Janjaweed, a quota system professor, and signed by a Fulani head of state. Just 2 people. And they call it constitution. This same Fulani group, led by the Sultan of Sokoto, they were silent and supporting the genocide going on in Biafra land. Now that they have said that the Hausas, who they have been controlling, and the northern minorities are no longer listening to the Fulani Janjaweed, they are no longer supporting the Fulani Janjaweed, and now they are being deceptive to dissociate themselves from the Buhari impostor. They have failed. That will not work. Their deception has come to an end. Terrorists are now becoming bolder and more belligerent by the day. They operate in any area of their choice or choices at any time they so wish. They even operate for 8 hours non-stop without any fear of being confronted or apprehended, except in Biafran land, where the compromised Nigerian military attacks innocent Biafrans. It appears that the continuous callous act of mayhem, killings, and arson happening almost on a daily basis or weekly basis around us, either within communities and or on the road we ply, has automatically reset our human psyche that we now have accepted such dastardly act as part of our lives to the extent that we no longer feel it. Most communities are now under Fulani terrorist bandits' absolute controls, with taxes being paid to the Fulani terrorist bandits, some part of the Fulani North, all their states. All their states are being controlled by the Fulani terrorist bandits. In fact, terrorists do what they wish, knowing that there is no gunpowder or authority that will defy them, with all the reported resources allocated to relevant security agencies, intelligence gathering mechanism, military arsenal, and tact. Can't the Fulani Nigerian government provide any convincing justification on why the security situation in Nigeria continues to deteriorate? They will not, because they are also involved. They are involved. According to reports, IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu calls for prayers ahead of April 8 court ruling. During the last sitting in February 2022, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared before Justice Binta Yanko over the 15-count charges leveled against him by the Fulani Nigerian government. IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has urged his supporters to remain strong in prayers ahead of the April 8 court sitting. The Fulani Nigerian government is lawless and don't follow rule of law. There is plan to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, but the Fulani Nigerian government is fighting back against Justice Binta Yanko. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was docked before trial. Justice Binta Yanko said he was innocent of all allegations the Fulani Nigerian government leveled against him after the charges were read to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the open court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer and human rights activist Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was firm in his disposition and strong in his conviction that he would get justice on April 8, 2022. Barrister Ejiofor noted this in a statement issued after their meeting in the custody of the criminal DSS. The cardinal subject forming the fulcrum of their discussion centered on their final strategy towards handling the outcome of the anticipated ruling come Friday on their application challenging the competency of the charge. IPOB legal team said their expectations within the precinct of enabling law were noted and taken cognizance of. Onyendu is eminently ready for the Friday ruling. He is firm in his disposition and strong in his conviction. Chukwu Okike Abiama will take absolute control come April 8, 2022, and we expect justice to be manifestly seen to have been done at the end of the proceedings. Be aware or be assured that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Onyendu's freedom will happen soon. It is forward ever and backward never. Onyendu requested millions of his followers, supporters, and ezigbo ụmụ Chineke to remain strong in prayers, particularly as this special day approaches. We should all remain absolute or resolute in the belief that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will emerge victorious in no distant time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is enthused over the conduct of Ezigbo Ụmụ Chineke and urge all of us to keep up the good work. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.